I was meditating on Genesis chapter 6, where it talks about man multiplying on the earth, daughters being born, and the sons of God coming into the daughters of men. Then it shifts, and this is where it says that God saw the wickedness of man, that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. It says it repented the Lord that he had made man, and it grieved him in his heart. And then God says he will destroy man from the face of the earth, man, beasts, creeping things, even the birds. So the main thing in Genesis 6 is the fullness of man's wickedness, how it reached a point where everything became corrupt. But what stood out to me is that this is chapter 6. And I started thinking, could there be a connection to the book of Revelation chapter 13, where it talks about the beast, the image of the beast, and the mark? It says the number of the beast is the number of a man, 666. That got me thinking. Genesis 6, man's wickedness. Revelation 13, the number of the beast is the number of man, 666. So is there a connection between the number 6 and the condition of man? Because in chapter 6, man is completely corrupt. His thoughts, his heart, everything. And God ends up destroying not just man, but also the beast and all creation, because everything is affected by that corruption. Then in Revelation 13, it speaks about the beast, the system, the mark, and it says that number is the number of a man. So I started wondering, could it be that the beast is not just something external, but also a reflection of what man becomes when he is fully given over to corruption? Like man taking on a beast-like nature, uncultured, inhumane, driven by base desires, completely void of God. And maybe that's why the number is tied to man. Because when man is separated from God, he doesn't become higher, he actually becomes lower, more like a beast. And then in Revelation, you see both the beast system, the man receiving the mark, almost like they are aligned or merged in nature. So could it be that the mark is not just something physical, but also represents full agreement with that corrupted beast-like nature? And that's why judgment comes. Because just like in Genesis 6, when corruption filled the earth and everything was affected, God brought destruction. In Revelation, when that same fullness of corruption is reached again, through the beast and through man aligning with it, judgment comes again. So I'm not saying this as a doctrine, but it made me pause and think, is there a pattern? Genesis 6, corruption reaches fullness, destruction. Revelation 13, corruption reaches fullness again, judgment. And in both you see this connection between man, beast, and corruption. It just made me reflect on how serious it is, not just outward actions, but the condition of the heart. Because that's what God saw in Genesis 6. Every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And that's what led to everything being wiped out.